El Paso County is in the state of Colorado. Approximately 500,000 people live in the area, and the El Paso County Sheriff's Office is responsible for keeping them all safe. However, that's not to say that its cops can't let their hair down every now and then. And one of the department's longest-serving officers was Deputy Tony. Over the course of his long career, he had served with the traffic unit and the transport and court departments. But now he was about to take his retirement. Thanks to his hard work, Herb was a highly valued member of the sheriff's office. In fact, many of his fellow colleagues looked up to him. Tony earned the reputation from his peers and supervisors as being highly professional and exceptionally knowledgeable. A post on the department's Facebook page stated that around the same time Tony was retiring, the elevators of the sheriff's office had been malfunctioning. As a result, a team of technicians placed a surveillance camera in one of them to see what was going on. However, no one could have guessed what the camera would pick up. As the camera rolled, Tony walked into the elevator in question, seemingly unaware that a camera was filming. He checked his phone before securing it in his pocket. At this point, there was nothing out of the ordinary about the scene. But at that precise moment, music began to play in the elevator. Surprisingly, the song was the hit Watch Me Whip / Nae Nae, and things were about to become even stranger. As the music got going, Tony threw his arms above his head and began busting a series of extraordinary moves. He also appeared to know every single word of the song, so he convincingly lip-synced along to the rapping as he cracked out the whip and Nae Nae. Just as Tony was getting into the swing of things, another police officer entered the elevator. At first, Deputy Reed just looked at her colleague uneasily. However, it seemed his enthusiasm was contagious, because after a little while she couldn't help but join in with the dancing. Tony and Reed danced in the elevator, pulling off moves like the stanky leg, until Chief Deputy Evans walked in. They froze instantly, Tony even saluting, but once Evans left, the dancing resumed. Soon, another officer joined, and the three were doing the Superman together. When Sheriff Bill Elder stepped in, they paused nervously, until he started dancing too. The clip ended with all four cops dancing, later shared on the sheriff's office Facebook page as a tribute to Tony's service. To their surprise, it went viral, with millions praising the officers for showing a fun, human side to law enforcement. "We just thought, let's do something fun for his retirement," said Media Relations Manager Jacqueline Kirby. The response was overwhelming. Tony, known for his humor and kindness, retired shortly after. His joyful personality and his legendary elevator dance will be deeply missed at the El Paso County Sheriff's Office.